Good morning students, I am Manish Pandey from LPM Public School. Today I am going to explain you third chapter of class 6, and that is formation of interrogatives. So first of all, we would like to know, we would repeat definition of sentence. A group of words which makes complete sense is called sentence. And there are four types of sentences. First, assertive, second, interrogative, third, imperative, and fourth, exclamatory. So today we will learn that how can we form a sentence, how can we form an interrogative sentence. So answer this question: do you like tea? What kind of tea do you like? What did you notice? Actually, we can say that uh, we can say that two types of interrogative sentences are there. First, begins with helping verb. Begins with helping verb. Okay, for example, do you like tea? Do you like tea? This sentence begins with auxiliary verb, and that is do. So this type of question we can give answer only in yes or no. If you write yes, your answer will be correct. Okay, there is no need to give full answer, full complete sentence. Okay, write complete sentence. So next example: does he play cricket? Now again, this sentence begins with helping verb, and that is does. So what can we give? What can we give answer to this question? Does he play cricket? Yes. Yes or no? Whatever you want to give answer. So interrogative sentence. There are two types of interrogative sentence. First, begins with helping verb. Example: do you like tea? And second, does he play cricket? So first begins with helping verb. Okay. So sentence that begins with helping verb, we can give answer only by using yes or no. Okay, let's take one more example. Does he eat mango? Okay, we put question mark. Yes. You can simply write your answer in yes or no, or you can write complete sentence. Okay, whatever you like. Okay. So does he eat mango? Yes, he eats mango. Like this you can give answer. Okay. Now the first question can be answered with a simple yes or no. It begins with the helping verb do. The second question begins with the question word the what. Now second type of interrogative sentence is begin with WH word. begin with WH word. Okay, so WH word includes what, why, where, when, whose, whom, etc. Okay, so second types of interrogative sentence can begin with WH words like what, why, where, when, whose, whom, etc. Okay, now let's take example. Example: what kind of tea do you like? What kind of tea do you like? Okay, now it cannot be answered by simple yes or no. Okay, if we will write yes or no, our answer will be wrong. So what we should do, the answer must be a complete statement. Okay, what kind of tea do you like? In answer you can write I like black tea. I like black tea. Okay, now so once again I will tell you there are two types of interrogative sentences. First begins with helping verb and second begins with WH word. Okay, WH word includes what, why, where, when, whose, whom, etc. So like what kind of tea do you like? So answer of this question we cannot write only simply as a no. Okay, so this answer of this question must be a complete statement like I like black tea. Okay, so now look at this sentence, she has left. Since this is a declarative statement, the subject she is followed by helping verb. Has actually in declarative sentence first subject will come, then verb will follow. But in an interrogative sentence, we always put the helping verb before the subject, for example. But in helping verb, we put in interrogative sentence, we put helping verb first. Okay. For example, she has left. Now we have to change this sentence into interrogative. Has will come first, followed by she. Has she left? Then we will put question mark. Okay. Here the helping verb has come before the subject she. Okay. In interrogative sentence, helping verb will come first before the subject. Okay, in the sentence. Now take a look at this group of words. Make she cookies she. Make can cookies she. Actually these are jumbled words and we have to make a sentence. The words can be rearranged to form a statement as well as question. She can make cookies. Now this is declarative sentence. Okay, and now how we can change into interrogative? Can she make cookies? Can she make cookies? Okay, and question mark. So now this sentence has been changed into interrogatives. Now some exercises is given here to do. Smoking injurious health is too. So now we have to rearrange to form a statement as well as question. Okay. So now first statement: smoking injurious to health. Okay. Is smoking injurious to health? So like this we have to do. Second, teacher will excellent. She make an. So statement declarative sentence will be she will make an excellent teacher. And interrogative, will she make an excellent teacher? Third, she does not like journeys, okay, by car. And interrogative, does she not like journeys by car? Fourth, bees will collect a lot of honey this year. Interrogative, will bees collect a lot of honey this year? Fifth, the principal did call her to his office. This is a declarative sentence. Now change into interrogative. Did the principal call her to his office? 6. I am very satisfied with the services of the company. Now interrogative. Am I very satisfied with the services of company? Now 7th. You could complete the task by tomorrow. Now interrogative. Could you complete the task by tomorrow? 8th. You would like to join the club. Would you like to join the club? So as you see that in interrogative sentence, helping verb will come first. First helping verb will come, then subject will come. Okay. Now next part of the portion we will study, and that is question tags. Read the questions below. You can purchase the tickets tomorrow, can't you? You don't have an important meeting tomorrow, do you? Each of these two sentences has two parts, a statement and a short question. They have been separated in the table here. Actually, statement, we have to put a question tag, and this is statement. You can purchase the tickets tomorrow. So what we have to do, we have to simply write helping verb. What is helping verb? Can. And what is pronoun? You. If our statement is positive, then our question tag will be in negative. So we have to write cannot, then you. We have to only use pronouns in question tag. Okay, helping verb and pronoun. Okay. You don't have any important meeting tomorrow, do you? Because this statement is in negative, so we add question tag positive. Positive question tag we add here. Okay. Now definition of question tag. When a short question follows a statement, we call it a question tag. Okay. What is the purpose of question tag? To get someone involved in our conversation and encourage a response. To confirm information that we think is true. Okay. If we want that someone can get involved in our conversation, so we will use question tag. And confirm information that we think is true, we will use question tag. Now some points are given for the question tag, and we will study that. A question tag consists of only two words. Okay. We only use pronouns in question tags. It has the same subject as the statement. The tense does not alter. We do not change the tense of the sentence. We usually use abbreviation forms of the negatives: are not, can't, won't, and so on. If the statement is positive, the question tag will be negative. For example, you are speaking the truth, are not you. If the statement is negative, the question tag will be positive. For example, it is not very warm today. So this is negative sentence. So we will add positive question tag. Is it? Okay. So now we will do exercise. You left the premises before I did. Now what is written here? Be careful and look at your book. You left the premises before I did. We will remove full stop from here and we will put comma, and then did is helping verb, so we will use did not. And what is the pronoun used here? You. So we will write you after all. So did not you. You are going to the fair, comma, are not you. Are not you. The weather will get cooler by December. We will remove full stop here. We will add comma, and will is helping verb. We will use will not it. For weather, the weather we will use it. Okay, so like this we can do. I hope you could understand the chapter. Thank you very much for seeing my video. Okay, thank you very much.